I'm gonna say you gotta lose one to win one.
So what are you trying to say?
All I'm trying to say is that Dogs will make the 2023 grand final.
Really?
And look,
Episode 11. Let's go.
hey guys, and welcome to the Touchdown Podcast, episode 11. Here with the boys. How are you, boys?
Yeah.
What it do, right?
Yeah.
Doing good?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Before we get started, as you can see, Anthony's dogged us once again.
Yeah,
He's gone back to Lebanon.
Yeah, he's gone back to good now.
He just couldn't make it today, but he'll be back next week. So yeah, we're going to bring a new topic. We spoke about NRL, Premier League, UFC, but we've decided to now bring in WWE. I don't know if you can consider that as a sport. Is it? Really?
No, it is.
It is. So yeah, we're going to bring WWE into it. We've been watching it for years, so we thought it would be a good topic to bring in.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy it. So we're going to start off with the Royal Rumble that happened on Sunday, and Cody Rhodes was the winner, and now he's got a chance to verse probably Roman Reigns at the main event. So what do you reckon?
No, I was first of all the Royal Rumble. I watched it was a good Royal Rumble. Not too many surprises.
Yeah, no,
it wasn't the best. Oh, not the best one. It's very good. It's a standard match.
For the last 2
Very
years,
standard.
it's been pretty standard.
Yeah, because there wasn't like big surprises.
Last year there was no surprises at all, and this year was only Boogie T and Logan Paul and Edge with the return again.
Yeah.
But the Royal Rumble match, the match itself, 2 years, as you said, it's been terrible. Like nothing's been happening. Like the wrestlers that have coming in.
That's something the fans look forward to every year. It's like their Christmas.
Yeah, like even the fights during the Royal Rumble match, like it's just been so boring at all. And just haven't been enjoying it at all.
I've noticed for the last 2 years, Kofi Kingston's haven't been he hasn't been having those moments. You know those moments he has like.
Well, the last one he botched the last one.
Oh, he botched it. Yeah,
he did botch this one because he didn't make it back into the.
He jumped on the chair.
The chair, yeah, but he didn't make it.
His feet didn't touch the ground.
Yeah, but still, I think they eliminated him. So yeah, so Cody Rhodes, of course, now he's already mentioned on Monday Night Raw that he's going to be versing Roman Reigns. Yeah. Do you see him potentially beating Roman Reigns?
Yeah, 100%.
Or do you think Roman Reigns is going to continue his like, I think now it's been like 700 days holding the belt. His reign's going to continue. Like, how do you see it happening?
We're going to talk about the bloodline later, but it's the end for them. And Cody Rhodes, it's a new chapter for WWE. They're going to move on from the bloodline.
Yeah.
And I think Cody Rhodes will get that belt.
You reckon?
Yeah. It's written.
Yeah.
He's going to win it. It's predictable. Like everything in WWE
right
now
is predictable that they won't do it.
But what was it?
That's what usually.
Yeah. What was it? Quickly, I was saying about Cody Rhodes. It was so predictable that he was going to win it.
And it was so predictable. Rhea Ripley was going to win it. It just even this. Look, the storylines in WWE have gone better, but there's some things that they need to improve in, like things are becoming too predictable.
Yeah.
Oh, you know this is going to happen. Oh, you know this guy's return. So in that way, they've got to really fix that part of the WWE. But in regards to other things, it's perfect, especially the bloodline.
Fits perfectly.
Fits perfectly. Yeah, especially that bloodline storyline. But we'll get to that soon.
Yeah, I don't think you. Maybe he might win. Cody Rhodes, he might win.
But I think he will.
What happened to The Rock? What happened to talk to The Rock?
There was apparently rumors he was joining, but I think they're saving it for WrestleMania.
Unless it comes like Elimination Chamber.
Oh, you never know.
No, look, I think he has to come. I think he will come before WrestleMania because I reckon when WrestleMania comes, that will be it for the bloodline.
And even Triple H in a press conference, so they mentioned to him, there was rumors about The Rock returning.
He said he's been busy.
But again, that's hinting that he's on
they're not going to say
but that's what I'm saying.
They've been talking to him.
There's been talks about him joining WWE.
I think Cody Rhodes will win the championship. I think he came for that reason because I think he was on Monday Night Raw. He was saying how when he first came, he wasn't that big. He didn't get those chances to become the WWE champion and to really be the face of WWE. And I think now he's came back knowing that he's going to be the face. And I think he suits it perfectly. Like you can see, he just looks more he looks more focused.
Inside joke.
And just his storyline in general has been fantastic, and I'm just enjoying watching him.
I reckon he'll join the belts if he wins it, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I think it's for.
What do you mean?
He'd join the Universal
belt and
make it one
belt. You reckon?
I feel like they'll design a new
What
belt.
makes you think that?
I don't know. He's got that
Like
inkling.
that.
Oh, they're mad because you remember
because there's talks they want to make a new belt.
Yeah, no.
It
wouldn't be a bad idea.
He might make it. Because I remember when John Cena had his that
the
spinning, and then Rock won, and then he changed.
He changed
completely.
it.
Yeah,
And it was
completely.
mad how on the two sides of it, the circle, it's like your logo, and it was the bull.
But do you think the fans will like that idea?
No, if they go back to the old school belts, which is nicer, man.
Or like
Honestly,
the
Yeah,
Sweden
that-
belt.
like
So
the
you
winged eagle, like
Yeah,
the old
yeah,
ones.
You prefer those ones?
Yeah, they're
that-
more prestigious, those titles. These ones just look like cardboard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've got like sort of a modern look.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
like it. That's not how
the
championship
United-
belts should-
the
Look
origin-
at the AEW one.
Yeah,
that's a nice
that's
one.
mad.
That's
yeah.
a
See,
traditional
the
belt.
United States belt, like previous years, was so nice. I
Yeah.
feel it's different. It's not the
Even-
best anymore.
And I want them to bring the world heavyweight champion back.
The
Just
old
separate
one.
belts.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's talks of that. The
They
big
should do
belt
that,
coming
man,
But
back.
isn't that like Roman's belt? Like,
It's-
you could classify
Yeah,
that as the
technically
World
it is
Heavyweight
because
Championship.
they've pushed it to.
is it?
They've combined them.
Yeah, they've
Remember
combined it all.
John Cena, Randy Orton?
Yeah.
That whole Daniel
Yeah.
Bryan, whatever. Then they combined the
Oh,
belts
okay, yeah.
after that storyline.
Yeah. So also that Royal Rumble, what happened in that Royal Rumble match? Logan Paul and Ricochet's mid-air collision.
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah.
Is that going to go down as probably one of the greatest?
Oh, well,
moments?
not one of the great.
Look,
Yeah,
there's
like, it was
been
good
many
moment.
good moments, but I think that's up there. To
That's
be
the first
honest.
time I've ever seen that in all.
Yeah,
of,
that's
like,
right. That's why it's up
That's
there.
it's unique. It's no one's ever seen that.
Yeah.
And to see Logan Paul and Ricochet do it, then they're them like flexible wrestlers. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
known
like-
to jump off
yeah.
and take.
Like,
the
what would
hits.
you-
Yeah.
Talking about that, like, what's been the best? What's the best WWE moment? Like the greatest, like something
there's-
like that. Like
there's-
something will shock the
There's
fans.
been plenty.
The Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar one when he got the
More recently.
Oh,
the
look, I
recent
think
one.
probably the most
Tractor.
shocking
Yeah.
and best moment, not best moment, shocking moment in WWE history was when Undertaker streak ended.
ended. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
For sure, 100% that had to be.
I don't know personally.
You'd see the faces on everyone's.
Yeah, that was a shocking man. That was.
And
What about
he
when-
wasn't supposed to lose that too, but I just happened.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
Oh, because there was someone saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's got."
Wasn't Brock Lesnar not happy that he won that game?
Yeah, he wasn't because he didn't want
He
to win.
chucked the belt. Was that the actual?
Yeah, behind.
Nah, that was.
No,
that
he
was
chucked
Alpha.
one. Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
No,
chucked
He
the
didn't have the
belt.
belt that time.
Oh,
No,
yeah, that's after.
that's
Yeah,
true.
no.
Yeah.
I think that was.
Yeah. So personally, what's your?
I don't know actually.
You know Jeff Hardy that when he jumped like 20 meters high.
Oh, with Randy Orton.
Yeah.
On Raw.
That was crazy.
Yeah, but
I don't know. You put it this
There's
way.
been so many. Like,
Even there's moments when the first ever, like when the ring collapsed.
oh yeah,
first
that
Oh
one.
time.
yeah.
See,
And
there's
Brock
there's a lot
Lesnar,
of good-
he used the tractor to carry the
we
ring.
said that, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
another one.
There's a lot of
I
good
don't know,
moments.
actually.
What's the greatest ever?
There's too many. You
You
can't
mean like
Something you
OMG moments or
Just you can say OG.
OMG? I'm saying like big like.
Oh,
big
OMG,
stunts,
yeah, like that, something like that, yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. It's
too hard to think, bro. You go down the
I
years.
could mention the Mick Foley
Yeah, just-
Undertaker.
Oh, that's
back
what I
in
was
the
gonna
day.
say.
yeah.
Like,
on the case.
personally, like,
What's
I
yours?
experienced
What's
that. Like,
what do you like? What did you enjoy?
fuck, man.
If not moment, like what storyline did you enjoy the most? Because we're gonna go. Move on
I
to
like the whole Daniel Bryan
I was gonna say that,
overcoming the
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know.
the Bray Wyatt one.
No, Daniel Bryan and with the authority
Now,
at the time.
my favorite storyline
That
was
one?
when the Wyatt family was there, and
Yeah.
Daniel
Oh,
Bryan,
yeah.
John Cena. I think.
Even
that
what
was-
about when Seth Rollins betrayed the Shield?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
was
was
a big
good.
moment.
That was big.
The
Yeah, there's
authority.
been so many classic
Yeah.
moments in WWE, and yeah, like
And like Logan Paul has impressed me, to be honest.
Yeah.
yeah, he has.
He's
Like,
like
honestly,
quite
I
a
rate
wrestler.
him. I rate him
Yeah,
like
he is
more,
actually good.
more than a lot of wrestlers that you can tell.
Yeah,
you
you
see
can see
nowadays.
You could say because he was born a wrestler. Like
Yeah.
And he's been trained by the likes of Shawn Michaels, the big wrestlers.
Yeah,
he's
but
been
he's
trained
been
by.
trained for a short amount of time. And he's doing so good.
It's good.
He's
Do
smashing.
you reckon he'd get maybe a WWE champion like ship belt?
Well, if he wants to keep going and
do
take
you
it
reckon
seriously,
they're going to try and build him up or not?
they should.
You
'cause
reckon he's
got-
going to be like that Dolph Ziggler sort of?
But do you think
person?
Logan-
like a
needs to be-
mid card?
Yeah, mid-
Logan Paul wouldn't want like. Do you see him like want to
of
like
course he'd
pursue
want
that
to, yeah, he
career?
would, of course.
If he takes it on, like
Yeah,
why not?
of
Why not
course.
win the? try to win the
Anyone
belt?
who joins WWE wants to go big.
Yeah.
So you're not going to
Yeah,
just join.
true,
I just
true.
want to be a
Yeah.
mid card, whatever.
Like he's a good wrestler. Like,
He's so good. Like you can see all those moves he pulls, like jumping from the top row on the tables, like just
Yeah,
everything.
like he pulls off a lot of shit.
Yeah, and he-
Yeah.
Most wrestlers they can't.
I think
pull
when he
off.
done that, he injured himself. So like he's
ACL.
putting his that.
so when did he do his ACL?
I don't know. I don't
That
think
was
it
the Roman Reigns match.
But he came back so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was ACL.
Maybe
It
it's-
wasn't. Probably
I think it's just a muscle tear.
muscle
Yeah,
tear,
no, but he
yeah.
has a
so
bright
much.
future in WWE.
Yeah.
Even like remember that self that he's been having a lot of like OMG moments.
Yeah, he-
with
yeah,
himself when he jumped
yeah.
off from the rope
Yeah.
onto the bar
Yeah.
to the announcers table.
Was
for
on-
Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah.
That moment, and then now the Ricochet
Yeah.
moment.
That match when he versus Roman for the belt. Was
See, there's always that wrestler
Where
like.
he's even doing a selfie.
Yeah,
See those OMG moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always that wrestler. Jeff Hardy was one of them.
Yeah.
Wasn't Mick Foley one?
Yeah.
And now Logan
Edge
Paul could
too.
be on that. Yeah.
Edge.
Yeah.
Did he have any like big moments?
Yeah, bro. Remember,
Yeah, the Big Show
remember
one.
when he speared Mick Foley to the table?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, far out.
Even all his TLC matches.
Yeah,
bro.
TLC was bad.
Yeah.
TLC was like, of course it's fake, but it was always like deadly. Like you just.
Bro, the falls were real.
Did
Yeah,
they change? Did they stop that because of like it was
Nah, they stopped it.
Oh, they just-
But they still do it, but like it's
Yeah.
not like a gimmick.
But,
pay-per-view.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was like Mick Foley was on TNA too, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
is
Jeff Hardy
TNA
was.
part of WWE?
No,
it's different,
Nah,
yeah.
it's totally different.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the Bloodline now. This is probably the most exciting storyline in WWE right now, maybe even in WWE history. The way it's evolved,
Really?
the way it's, I'd reckon, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's up there.
I
It's up
reckon
there.
It's
Yeah.
probably up there because it's been so long since we've seen a good storyline.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what
3 years. Was it 3 years?
It's been a
Bloodline?
long time, and I think maybe because we've all missed it and because it's now happened,
Yeah.
we're saying, oh, this is probably the best thing. But we'll get underway. The main event, Roman took on Kevin Owens for the belt. Of course, he won. And then they all, the Bloodline attacked Kevin Owens. Then Roman Reigns was about to hit him with the chair, and then Sami Zayn got interviewed saying, leave him alone, that's enough. Then Roman Reigns gave him the honor to do it himself, and then Sami Zayn betrayed the Bloodline. He hit Roman with the chair. So it sounds too long. Now with that happening, with Sami Zayn leaving the Bloodline, what does the WWE have in store for him next? What do you reckon?
I see Sami Zayn. Look, there's
Yeah,
theories
it
about
goes so many
him
ways.
maybe bursting Roman Reigns for the belt,
Yeah.
or it's Sami Zayn and Jey Uso together. I don't know. That's what I've been hearing, but most likely it will be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the title belts, the tag team belts.
I feel it could go so many ways because look, if you're saying he's going to verse Roman for the belt, but Cody Rhodes is going to be in that match, so they're going to try and maybe make a triple threat match. But I don't see Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes having that beef together. So
Look, I think the most common what would happen is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's-
Is that a face Roman Reigns?
No, he won't.
Yeah.
But
I don't know,
then
just-
again, he might then. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's
It
very
doesn't
hard.
make sense for him to win the belt, but
Because he attacked him. I don't
No,
know.
because there was
Just
an interview with what's it called? What's his name?
on BT Sport.
BT Sport. The one that interviews the UFC.
Ariel,
yeah. He interviewed him and Sami Zayn goes, oh, I don't see myself being the face of WWE because he doesn't have the look and the physique.
Yeah.
But he goes, I do see myself lifting the belt. He goes, I feel
See,
that
like,
I can.
he's
And
probably hinted.
he goes, I can hold it for maybe like a few months, but to hold it for like the way Roman said he would never.
it's up to the riders.
Yeah, it is.
Of course. Like, I think because now Triple H moved to the CEO of the creating the
creative
department, and it's worked out because WWE has gone on to another level in regards to the storyline of everything.
Yeah.
So he has like Sami Zayn really like played the bloodline. Like, has he always had this in his mind that he's gonna betray them?
Nah, but
But it looks. I think he just got pissed off from Roman that moment.
yeah, for Kevin Owens, his mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because-
he wanted him to beat him up.
Yeah. Speaking of what's going to happen to him next, I feel that Sami Zayn will team up with Kevin Owens and then win the tag team belt.
Yeah.
And then Cody Rhodes will get
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes will get the championship belt from Roman, and then that would end it.
Like that's. See how I mentioned about Jey Uso and Sami Zayn pairing up because he dropped a hint recently that he's out of the bloodline.
Yeah.
On Instagram, did you see it?
He goes,
I'm out.
yeah,
He's out. Yeah,
I didn't
he
see
said
it.
I'm out with the blood.
blood drip.
Yeah.
It's a bloodline.
So that's why I think
He's always been shaky anyways. Like
And he
never
never
never-
at the start, he
never wanted to join.
Yeah. And he joined and now he's out. So that's what I'm saying. Now this is unpredictable. You don't know how it's going to
Nah, you're right. I think they're gonna break
he
apart.
joined the bloodline because his brother was being attacked, I think, by Roman Reigns. Is it him or was it his other brother?
No, it's him.
Yeah,
Well,
him.
yeah.
He joined because his brother
Yeah,
was
he didn't
he
wanna-
said, nah, stop,
he didn't wanna
I'll
join.
join the bloodline. And that's how it all started for him.
He didn't want to join.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's
talking
what I'm
about, the
saying,
storyline.
So
I tell you.
Jey Uso never, trusted Sami Zayn. And he's more upset because he trusted him at the end.
Yeah. Imagine like Rock comes back.
The
I
Rock-
want
Yeah,
the Rock to
they
come back.
have to-
Bro.
How do you see that
That'd
working
be a
out?
perfect WrestleMania.
Well,
moment.
do you think The Rock will take over, he'll be the head of the table, or would he try and bring the
That'd be such
bloodline
a
back
good story.
together?
that's
I don't
what-
know. I feel like.
because
Go.
just for me, that's what I'm saying. If you go to WrestleMania and they all lose their belts, I don't feel he's going to come at WrestleMania. I feel he's going to come before WrestleMania.
He has to.
He has to.
bro.
Yeah, it has to. Yeah.
I feel if he comes at WrestleMania, it's not going to fit.
Nah,
the storyline because the bloodline I feel by then would end.
Yeah.
And even if he does come, there was rumors saying, "Oh, he's going to come to take over the head of the table," but the bloodline's already falling apart. So what's that going to
I feel if they,
So is it? Yeah, go.
No. I'm saying like I feel if they build him up from now, if he comes back now, elimination chamber or before that, they can make a one of the best storylines in
It's like
WWE history.
69 days to WrestleMania, so it's plenty of time to get.
They can make the best storyline. Like that'll be like a John Cena versus Rock moment in WrestleMania 29.
Just think of a storyline now. Like, what would you do?
What if Rock comes back?
Yeah, if he does come back.
If the Rock comes back, I'll bring him back at elimination chamber.
Yeah.
And I'll start building a feud, going back and forth, saying I'm the head of the I'm the real head of the table. Look what I've done for the family. Blah, put on the map. I'm in Hollywood, and then Roman Reigns fighting back, saying you haven't showed up for a few years, and whatever. Sort of similar situation to Cena and Rock.
Yeah, and the Rock goes, "I'm the reason why you're here," or something.
Yeah. And then they start getting deep into the family.
But then, so would that mean if that happened? Would that mean the Rock goes into the match with Cody Rhodes and him? See, that's what I'm saying.
I reckon they can make it a triple threat if they want.
Do you reckon? Because I feel if Cody Rhodes is gonna be in the match with Roman, I think it's just gonna be them two. Because
that's right.
The Rock's gonna be here. How long is he gonna stay at WWE? Let's be honest. Like, 2 months, 3 months.
But that's what would be mad if it's just Rock and
Roman Reigns.
That'll be, and it's in Hollywood too, man.
Yeah.
It just makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
fits perfectly.
Yeah. So you don't see the Rock like actually wrestling, like having a
wrestle
match at
with
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
If Cody Rhodes gonna versus Roman Reigns.
Usually main event. Well, he said his goal is to face Roman Reigns.
Cody
Rhodes.
Yeah, of course.
I'm saying like usually some people that win the Royal Rumble, they're not always in the main event.
Yeah.
But like he's already said that's what he wants.
So not all of the like Royal Rumble winners like are the main event. You're saying?
Yeah.
Like who's been there? Like who hasn't been in the main event?
I think Randy Orton back in 2017. I think he versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, like look, they're gonna integrate something somehow.
But if I feel if Rock doesn't come back, it's a massive opportunity missed. Massive opportunity.
It is. As I said, right now for the past years, this is probably the best storyline has ever put out.
And who knows? They've been probably waiting for this time.
Yeah,
it's the best time to bring them in now. If they don't get it, and of course it'll give them more money.
I think 75% chance he's coming back.
It'll bring, as I said, bring them more money, more views, more like people watching it. Yeah. And like it'll be one of the probably a massive WrestleMania. If the headlines are Rock and Roman Reigns.
WrestleMania last year was very good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Actually.
Yeah, no, it was.
Hopefully this year will be another.
They'll top of this year.
Wasn't that when Cody Rhodes returned to WrestleMania?
Yeah, that was good.
All right, boys. Switching up the topic.
Yeah.
NRL, boys. Bulldogs announced new captains. What are we thinking about it? Let's open it up.
Look, I'm happy with it. We got. We'll just have a look at it quickly. Raymond Club.
It's a good system. That I'm happy with this system. The way he shaped
leadership.
What are they calling them? The leadership.
New leadership group.
All right. So Raymond Fatale Mariner is our new club captain.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's lucky.
Always. Yeah, right. Boys carry on.
So we've got Fatale Mariner as the Bulldogs club captain. We've got Reid, Marnie and Burden on-field co-captains. So during the match, because of course Raymond will not play always the full 80-minute. And then we've got Kikau, Adokar, Max King. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's right.
As part of the leadership group. So, so make sure it was Adokar. Was it Max King? It was Max King,
No, I love this system, man. It's not like we're relying on one captain.
It
doesn't apply the pressure on that just one player. It says they all work together.
I actually called Raymond to get the captain. I said, I feel he's been at the club for years now. He's had his injuries and it's made him stronger as a player. And I feel he's the next in line after Jackson. He knows what it means to be Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And I feel that, as I said, all those injuries have made him a better player. And I feel he just fits into the system to get that captain. He deserves it. And now he's fully fit. And I feel it's just going to motivate him.
Does he fit perfectly?
Yeah, fits perfectly. So he's going to bring the Dogs back to where it is. And he's the only one I'd want to carry that premiership. If we do ever win it.
Especially
it's going to be Reid Marnie.
No, it'll be him as the club captain. He's the main. They're the co-captains on the field. When he's off the field, they captain the team. But he'd lift.
Especially the adversity he faced with his leg and the bone graft he had.
Everything he's had, man.
Doctor saying he should retire. He's club captain.
And I hope he doesn't get another injury again. That would probably mean he'd retire. 100%. Now he's probably in the best moment in his career. He's got the captain now. Bulldogs are looking good.
And he ended the season quite well last year.
He's always been a good player. Every season he puts 100%, and you could see he just hasn't had that season where consistency, not just him, the whole team playing good together and seeing the best out of him. And I feel this year he's going to have a wonderful season.
Yeah, what do you feel about Red Money, but not having even played a game?
Look, Bruyne Money, he's got a lot of experience like under the belt.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say like putting him as captain, especially joining a new club.
Early.
Maybe it's too early.
He was a junior Bulldog.
He was a junior Bulldog, but like,
look, I feel he is a captain. I feel he can lead the team. But my question is, why didn't they give it to Adokar?
Yeah.
Because look, he came to a team where we've been struggling for years. He left Melbourne to come to us. We struggled to score points. Our whole team just had fallen apart at the start of that last season. And then you could see him still giving it his all, his passion, leading the team. Even when he tried, you can see the passion he had. But just ripping at the badge, his celebration.
Yeah, he loves the club.
He loves the club, and
he's brought the culture back too. So I don't understand why.
I don't understand why. Like he'd be first in line.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that when we had this like search for a new captain, I think he was the first one that Serrata went to.
Yeah.
But maybe Adokar said, I don't want this pressure to go on me. I just want to like look. He's got a captain role, but maybe just being on the like captain on the field, maybe it doesn't suit him. I'm not sure.
Because he's a winger, like doesn't have enough say
that
in
could
the
be
game.
one because
again, there was a video on Fox Sport when he was mic'd up. Like he looked
good,
he was talking.
But the Serrato and Feel Good might want someone that's more into the game.
Yeah.
And they gave him the leadership role. So
hopefully it works out. I like the system.
It doesn't mean because he's not a captain, he can't lead the team.
Look, they're all captains on the field.
Yeah.
It's not just one of them. Yeah.
That's why there's like 4 captains, bro.
Yeah, but it's such a good system now. You got 5 boys. Faitalamana, Adokar, all of these players.
We've got premiership winners in it.
Yeah, all of these players.
And
the whole basically
the whole thing.
All the
you got 5 boys. Probably all of them will stay long term with the Dogs. So it's a good system. We're moving on the right direction, and I can't say anything else. It's a good move.
Perfect move. Josh Reynolds making it in the top 30 just recently, I think yesterday.
Yesterday, it was.
Beautiful, man. Fucking congrats, Reynolds, man.
It was kind of like, I don't think they'll sign him to like, I don't think they would have just signed him just to not make the squad. He was going to join anyway.
I reckon, that's before he even played a game, so even better. They probably saw his heart and saw his grit. And
he's going to be so motivated.
Oh, man.
He's ready for this season.
He's probably going to be a utility, I reckon.
Yeah, he won't start. It depends, like we said.
It depends how things go. We're going to get goes.
Good on him, man. Bro. Fuck, I want to pull up the video if I can.
Well, how long is he staying? Just a year?
I think it's a year.
It's a year contract.
Yeah.
But who knows? I reckon it's extended for another year.
I wonder how much.
Like he goes in an interview. He didn't want to be like just get it because of his name and his how much he means.
He wanted to work for it.
Earn his way.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that interview yet.
And I reckon if he even put 50% in there, it'd still be
was that a good interview?
Contract. Huh?
That Josh Reynolds?
Yeah, I watched it. You just spoke about how we got the
video. Come on.
What are you trying to find?
I'm trying to find when the moment. Fuck it. Don't worry about it.
It might be on the Bulldogs website.
We reckon.
Try it.
What is that? Just
video.
So what a wholesome video too. All the boys jumped on him.
And you can just see
Reynolds emotional. And Jake Gavrila gave him a handshake. He hugged him.
Yeah.
But such a good.
Reynolds got the captain, but you can just see how close the boys are this season.
Yeah.
The preseason really got them closer together.
Yeah.
Especially, I think it was that camp they did. Honestly,
it was. And that video, episode 1.
Yeah. So happy for Josh Reynolds, man. Like he was a Bulldogs when Roosters fan when he grew up. Lived in Belmore. Then he came up the ranks through the Bulldogs, got his debut in 2011 or 12, and then he made himself known. And then now he went off. And you could see how much he said he hated. He hated his time to other clubs. He just always at the back of his mind, I want to come back to the Bulldogs. And he's got his fairy tale like ending. And the best way to end it, if he had one.
Look, I don't care if it was a Roosters fan, but he loves the Dogs more than the Roosters.
For sure.
Like again, talking about we're Dogs fan, but if you join Parramatta Eels, you might just suddenly fall in love with the club. You know what I mean? Because they made you
good memories. He's got a lot of good memories.
Yeah, he loves the club
with the fans and all.
And they gave him that opportunity.
But it's a good thing he's got promoted. Now his presence is gonna like motivate the team. Even like Kyrgios now, look, you're playing with the
Yeah.
guy you watch.
Yeah.
And, like, that's crazy.
That's a full circle.
That's exactly.
Who would have
what-
thought Kyrgios as a kid would say, I'm playing with Josh Reynolds like 20 years
Yeah,
later.
that's crazy.
Right.
That's so
And
good.
look, it's happened. So they both got their dreams. Both their dreams came true. So yeah. Okay, boys. So Kyle Alawapu has signed for the Bulldogs on a $500K transfer fee from the Broncos for the next 4 years. So, what do you thought? He's a 5'8", yeah.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
That's a big transfer.
Yeah.
500,000 just for a transfer fee, bro.
Yeah.
How old
That
is he?
massive, man.
How old is he?
I think he's 18.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro. Fuck, that's just transfer. That's not a contract.
But that shows maybe he's a good player
oh yeah, bro.
Oh, that much.
Clearly.
on 4-year deal.
Yeah, I think he's recently he got I just heard it somewhere. Under 19s representative.
Like
Yeah.
player of the year.
Oh,
No,
did
I think they selected him or
Okay,
something.
yeah. Oh, for Australia
so
to
he made
represent
it.
his country.
Yeah. So
He's
he's
a
a big player. So I think he's in the
So
top
who knows?
30.
He might like
Top what?
I
come.
think he's in top 30 for dogs. I don't know.
Oh,
Is
maybe
he?
he is.
I'm not too sure.
If
But-
that's then probably going to try and build on him.
Yeah.
See, that's
he's a big player.
That'd be mad. That's what I want. Someone like we've seen. Kiraz, of course, came up from the ranks.
Yeah.
So-
sort of. Yeah.
Some guy said on the TikTok video that maybe these guys like us want to build on the younger players in the
Yeah,
team
yeah.
because that's the
You know
Bulldogs
how I
DNA.
about the Penrith
Yeah,
thing and all
exactly.
that? He
Yeah.
goes, maybe these boys not just want the Panthers,
right.
but also want the young ones to.
Yeah, that's what we
he's
want to
right.
see.
And that's
He's
what
right. That's why
yeah.
that's really what it's fine. Short term, as I said, short term is
Yeah,
good
yeah.
to win a premiership.
Yeah.
But long term, I want to see some results
Bulldogs, yeah.
with his junior
Yeah, that's
leagues.
right.
But no, this bloke is very good.
Oh, let's see
Let's
a few
direct
of
to a
his
few of his highlights. No. Clearly, Gus saw something in him to sign
Yeah.
him. I'm telling
For
you,
that much too.
for 500,000 just for a transfer,
Yeah.
bro. Oh my god. I don't know how we get on this money, but fucking we're getting.
Yeah, I know. What the hell?
That's look, we're spending so much.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how. Like we're for sure under the
That's a
salary.
winner in 2024 and we get
Yeah,
stripped.
he's a good player, but
Yeah, 5'8".
5'8". He's got a good eye on things.
He's got like a little Y.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice
Nice
pass.
kind of ball. man. Beautiful.
Nice. Let's see if he's
jump
quick.
on.
Yeah, he looks quick, but he's like Milford.
Chip and chase.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like he has a good IQ. Like,
Yeah, like he's
a
got
bit
good
creative.
vision too.
He's
yeah.
creative too. with the
You
ball.
can know like he knows when to make the pass, make the kick.
Yeah.
For like an 18-year-old, he's like quite good. Oh, that's a nice pass.
Nice.
No, hopefully a lot comes out of him. Like he starts to develop and
You can see he plays like an actual first grader.
Yeah.
Is he from Queensland?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Not bad.
He's not bad.
Not bad on pace.
Yeah.
Let's see, we'll reach it.
Yeah, he looks
What a
good.
try.
He's good, man. Good. We signed him.
Good signing, man. We
As I
need
said, hopefully Gus sees something in him.
We need to start buying these young guns that
Yeah,
have
we need to-
potential.
yeah.
You know, like, and we've also signed someone I can't remember, but he's like 19 years of age as well. So
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
his
think
name,
he's
but
Lebanese.
yeah, we did sign
No,
him.
yeah, it was, I can't remember. You know what? Let me check. Hold up, right.
I think he's Lebanese.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah. I've seen that on Instagram.
There was a photo with him with Gus Good.
Yeah,
It
we
was
signed
good.
the contract. Yeah.
yeah, but let me see if I can find it. But yeah, we're making
That's it. We've got to start building the juniors a bit, man. Because these.
We need to build on it. It's very important.
Instead of buying players, man.
Yeah, it's like
Start building
sometimes.
players.
Look, speaking of that, I know we're developing, and now we've got a brand new team. But I'm gonna say you gotta lose one to win one.
So what are you trying to say?
All I'm trying to say is that Dogs will make the 2023 grand final.
Really?
And look,
So is that your bold prediction?
that's my bold prediction.
You should have put it up
I don't know about
a couple episodes ago.
It's been on my
Oh,
mind.
that's gonna cause a lot of
that's gonna cause-
controversy.
Give me all the
chaos.
hate, put all your comments. I don't care. I'm telling you, Dogs will make 2023 premiership.
What makes you say
Grand
that?
final. Look, I'm not saying. Look, now everyone's giving us that new name of Canterbury Panthers, and then you look at Panthers. They lost one to win one,
Yeah,
and
that's
that
right.
was the first year where they started their journey where they are now. And then you look at Bulldogs now. We're on that same journey, and I think we're gonna lose one. And then, as we always say, 2024 is our year.
Yeah.
So, mate, I feel 2023 will make it. We lose it, and we get 2024.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say we're gonna. That's my saying.
Oh, that's
We're
gonna
lose
cause
one
us
to
a
win.
snub, bro.
Doggies to get into the 2023 Premiership. I don't know that's you, but we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Righto.
That's my whole prediction.
Fuck, that's a very,
That's a
very
big
bold
one.
prediction, brother.
You sure about that?
No, I'm 100%. I'm sticking by my word.
You can put your house
Imagine
on
2023 we're actually in it.
And but imagine
No,
we actually
I'm
win
gonna
it.
put my house on it. That I was just on my mind. It's been just always on my mind.
Yeah, like,
it had to be
It'll
said.
be mad if we actually made the grand final, but we'll see
That's
see
what I'm
how
saying.
it goes.
But then if I'm saying that, then that means Eels are going to win it this year.
You said Eels.
Yeah. So we'll be Dogs and Eels.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah.
Anyways, talking about signings, we've pulled out of a chance to sign Mitchell Moses.
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
I don't mind that, honestly.
I'm not.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been good if you signed him, but
Yeah, look, I'm not
Is what it
fussed
is.
because I feel, as we said, I feel we should have got a number 7 before Crichton.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mentioned that
it
a
didn't
few
happen
times.
that way. But yeah, I don't think it's a big loss.
Are we actually
Just
planning
let
to get a halfback?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I don't
What's
see
the
like,
deal with that now?
who are we linked with now at
Like,
halfback.
we pushed to get Crichton, we got Crichton, but we didn't push to get... Eh?
No, I said let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
No, not you.
No,
him.
me.
Oh.
Because I just wanted to get my question across.
Of course.
Yeah, no, okay, go. What were you saying?
Nah, I'm saying as in, like, we were quick to sign Crichton, but we weren't quick to sign a halfback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know.
it was always on the news, linked to all these number 7s, and eventually we didn't get anyone.
Yeah.
So I think this year we're going to be without number 7, of course, and then I don't know
Maybe
who's
build
gonna,
on a young
Yeah, I don't know who.
kid
Yeah,
from
that's
New
what I
South
feel.
Wales.
But what if Flano shows up?
Then
Then
yeah,
he's our
then that
halfback,
saves you
that's
money.
it.
It saves you time.
Hopefully, man.
You got on
Right.
right. Well, there was someone where Mick Potter, how he said we have the answer right there, and they didn't give him the job.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no number 7s out there really now.
Like really,
Everyone's
Mitchell Moses is
signed.
not worth 1.2.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't
1.4.
spend that much. Munster's
If we bought him, I'll be saying...
Munster's worth that.
Munster was once, Munster is worth that. Munster was once linked to the Dogs, but he signed the contract. So yeah, all the number 7s are. Oh, there's rumours we're linked with Luke Keary.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. Look,
No.
I think he's 30 now, or something like that. Is he?
Too many injuries.
Injuries too.
Yeah,
So
injury.
yeah, I think what the Dogs are trying to do is take their time with it.
Yeah.
Because they know number 7's such a big. It's probably the most important role in the game.
Yeah.
So they want to try and get the right signing and pay the right amount of money for it.
But who is that right signing at halfback?
Now there's no one on the
Who's a
market
good-
that I can think of. The only one
But
probably
Anthony
Luke Keary.
mentioned that last week. We should have signed the one from Hastings, Jackson.
Oh,
Hastings.
yeah.
We should have got him. He was the best
Nah.
opportunity, like a decent player too.
Look, they've
At
got
halfback.
a plan, and I think they're just trying to wait on that right move,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
right player. Moses could be that right player, but maybe the money, they're a bit hesitant with it.
Yeah.
Moses would have been a waste, I think.
I think
Yeah,
it would have been a
would've,
waste.
yeah.
I don't rate him as a player a lot.
I mean, he would
I don't
have
think he's
been
a-
good with Reid Marnie in the team with him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
had
Yeah,
chemistry,
that's-
like,
yeah.
But nah,
He's
man.
not worth that much. I wouldn't waste my money.
I'll be questioning our salary cap at that point.
Yeah. Who knows? Do you think we pulled out because of that reason?
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah,
the salary
it
could have been the
should-
money. So I think it's only Tigers and
It's Tigers.
Rabbitohs. I think
The Rabbitohs went for him.
Tigers. I still say if probably the last destination for him is the Tigers, and I see that happening. You might.
Oh, Eels might just re-sign
Because
him.
you might see Papali's
Yeah,
there,
Eels,
Coruscant's
yeah.
there.
I reckon he stays at the Eels, man.
I reckon, this season for sure.
Oh,
he
yeah,
stays
this
at Eels.
season, yeah.
But long term, I think he might be out maybe soon.
Reckon?
Mitchell Moses.
Yeah, I think so. Unless he wants to stay and play for them for
Yeah.
like the remaining of his career. So that's a wrap on the Bulldogs talking about signings, but we're going to move on to a new topic. We're going to be talking about the most under pressured coaches in 2023. So we've got a few lists: Brad Arthur, Serraldo, Kevin Walters, Anthony Griffin, Adam O'Brien from Knights.
Go for Brad Arthur. What would you rank him out of the 6 coaches here? What would you rank him over the most under pressured?
I think he's
under
last.
pressured coaches.
I think he's us.
Yeah.
What I think, look, if the Eels weren't in the NRL Grand Final last year, I feel he would have been
Oh, that's
very
what I was
high.
gonna say, yeah,
But I
yeah.
think the Grand Finals gave him some like breathing it.
Yeah.
So he's got now time again to try.
You wanted to put him, but honestly, I don't think there's pressure
That's what
on
I'm saying.
him.
He's just on it because I feel if they go
they go
bad and again they might choke the top 4, something like that. I feel he should be on the list, but it's very low.
Now, if they choke the top 4, I wouldn't say that's a bad thing.
But I put him there because I feel that he's got pressure on him because again he needs to deliver that premiership.
Yeah.
Look at the Eels squad; they've already lost Marnie, Papali'i, and everyone's talking about Eels got the best squad now. That last season they had the best squad to win, and they didn't.
Yeah.
So they've already lost 2 of their probably best players, and now and it's going to keep on continuing. Mitchell Moses might leave, a few other players. So that was their best year to win it, and they let it go. That's what I'm saying. He's got pressure, but not a big pressure.
Yeah.
If they go under the 8, then there's
severe. There's problems.
He probably
That could be actually the end of Parramatta Eels.
I reckon it's already
Vince,
ended.
you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
they've
that
lost
grand final
players.
loss,
They won't make it back to the grand
I
final.
don't see him winning the premiership because
Nah, don't.
now
Nah,
they
not at all.
lost. They lost. What's it called? What's his name? Papali'i and Marnie. You got the likes of Cowboys who are now total contenders. Everyone's predicting them. I just watched Willie Mason and Justin Horror saying Cowboys will probably win the premiership. You got also the likes of Penrith again, still the same. Bulldogs on the rise. So there's a lot of teams, and that was their best year to win. And I feel
wasted.
I feel they're gonna have to wait another 56 years again. Out of 100 years.
Yeah, but I think Cameron Serrata is top that list.
Yeah, I think after
So
Bruyne,
he's the most pressure.
Top 2. Yeah, I'd say that.
top 2.
Considering
he's under pressure.
doggies are,
We've mentioned it a few times. If we lose our first 6 games, like say 2 wins out of 4, that's not a good start.
Even
That's going to look bad.
He's going to win 4 out of 6, bro.
2 wins is out of 4.
Quickly,
Decent.
our first 5 games. Do you see us beating Manly? Look, Manly we have to win.
Let's quickly go. Manly, do you think we should?
We have to win.
Yeah.
Manly,
Melbourne.
we can't say that, but they're rebuilding.
We're tough with Turbo, but
If he's playing,
is he playing?
I think he should be playing around.
Yeah, so Manly, I think we can win. Melbourne, no.
They're home.
Really? Oh, it's at the
Yeah,
home.
it's at the
eh?
home.
It's at Melbourne. Never win there.
Fuck it, you never know, bro.
Look, but if we're being
But realistic,
Yeah.
Okay, let's say 2 points.
West Tigers at Belmore Stadium.
Yeah,
I think that's a
easy.
win.
That should
Then
be
we've got Warriors and Cowboys the next
Well, we
2.
got Warriors away at Mount Smart.
Yeah, we never win there.
But still, with this team, we have to.
You never know.
need-
I'd say
Yeah,
win.
we
I'd say
gotta-
win.
I say win. Now we've got to put our name out there that we mean business.
Yeah.
No more. We're what's called. We're
On the
rebuilding. We've got the team. We've got a few. We've got who did we add? Marnie and Kikau. Just most of them. They're going to
Pangal's set to have a
so
big
now
season.
those players join to that squad that we've developed at the end of last season, and we're just going to kick on from.
But that's what I'm saying. If we don't get at least 3 wins
Out of
into the 5,
yeah.
that's perfect. But if we get below that, that's
I'd say 4, bro. 4 out of 6. We're going to win 4 out of 6.
4 to 6 to be
You said
good.
3, didn't you?
I said 3 out of 5.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes. But if you look past these, we're like all these coaches, Dean Pay, Trent Barrett, they've all had the same start, struggling to lose, and they pick the fun fact is Barrett never had a great end to the season.
Yeah.
It was always about Dean Pay had an amazing end to the season. So Serrata just has to bring that consistency in the team, winning to
Why laughing?
It's always laugh at the way Trent Barrett's career ended, bro.
Yeah.
But I feel sorry for him. He's at the Eels now. But
Where's your fucking
assistant coach
assistant
again.
coach?
But that's what I'm saying. It's just say 3 out of 5. Say we get 1 win out of 5.
Yeah.
Is Serrata going to know how to cope under that pressure? Because he's never been under that,
I
that
reckon
type
from
of pressure.
previous experience, get rid of him straight away.
What?
Get
After
rid of
those
Serrata.
5 wins?
So they're gonna
If he wins 1 out of 5, bro, get rid of him.
No, we have to give at least a
Big
season.
pressure.
Get rid of him, bro. But
Nah, they won't
what
do
happened
that,
with Barrett? What happened with Barrett?
Yeah.
Yeah, we said, if he
Yeah.
wins whatever the first 8 or whatever.
Coach and
Yeah.
We'll give him time, give him
I've said
time.
that a few times. I feel Serrata's like Fitzgibbon. I feel he's going to come in and do a very good
Yeah,
job.
I've changed my mind
hopefully,
about
And
Serrata.
again, we all against that bringing him in.
Yeah.
But
So
now
we
I'm actually
worried
happy.
that- I always used to say I'd rather him join the Tigers and do well than take that risk of bringing
Yeah.
him in. But now I actually feel that he might do something.
We've always wanted us 3, like Potter, to stay because he deserved that, to be the coach of the
Lucky
club.
you stayed, man.
But we lacked. I think it was our defense was a problem. That's why Serrata's a defensive coach and
Yeah.
Mick Potter's the attacking coach. So that's good. You have that
Yin and
balance. in.
yang.
Serrata is, I feel, under pressure. I don't feel he's just going to walk in, not have any pressure. He's under immense pressure, I reckon. Because again,
Yeah,
we said
yeah,
that squad we have is amazing.
Yeah.
So he's got to bring the best out of it, and we all hope he does. Kevin Walters, Anthony Griffin, Adam O'Brien. Who do you feel any of them are like around that top of the list?
I would say.
You look at Kevin Walters. I don't think he is because he just missed out on the top
Yeah,
eight.
I was gonna
And
say.
I don't think fans or even like former players were expecting Broncos to get into the top 8. So to be just right under there. It just shows how much they've improved.
I'll
So
say-
I feel this year they'd get the 8.
Anthony Griffin's on immense pressure.
Yeah, him and Adam
Dragons
O'Brien.
coach.
Him and Adam O'Brien for
Yeah.
sure. Dragons, I reckon.
I say more Anthony Griffin.
I reckon
'Cause, yeah,
they're favourites for wooden spoons.
Yeah, they
are.
This year they have nothing. They've
Who
bought
did they sign?
no
No,
one.
they've lost players.
Amon, because
Yeah.
he got
yeah,
suspended. They've lost Tariq Sims.
Cody Ramsey's
out for
injured.
them. So
Yeah, they're
it
just not looking good.
It just feels like one of the seasons where it's going to be a very long
Yeah,
season for the
yeah.
Dragon fans. So I think
Isn't Shane Flanagan their assistant coach, Bob?
he is. Yeah.
So
Maybe he'd
again,
come in.
that's not a good sign for them. If
Yeah.
nothing goes well, they can bring Shane Flanagan in.
Yeah. So I think Anthony Griffin could be the first to get sacked.
Yeah.
Out
Out of those ones,
Yeah.
it's probably
Yeah.
Anthony
Yeah.
Griffin.
Or maybe Adam O'Brien from Knights.
Or can be Cameron Serrato.
No way.
No. Oh no, I'm going to rank it. I'll say Anthony Griffin, Adam
That's
O'Brien,
Yeah.
Serraldo, Walter,
And Brad Arthur.
And Brad
I
Arthur.
think that's fair.
I'm going opposite, bro. I'm going Cameron Serrato.
first
Yeah.
to get sacked.
Oh, like to get sacked
I'm
or
saying,
pressure?
when we saying the first
saying-
one.
No,
What's that?
pressure.
Oh, pressure.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm saying Serrato. Serrato's the most pressure.
Oh, so I'm going to change that then.
Oh, go.
I'll say, like you.
Yeah.
I think Serraldo is
Yeah.
immense
Top
pressure.
list.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that.
Yeah, now Serrato. Then we're going Anthony Griffin, and then
Adam O'Brien probably.
That's a
Adam
nice
O'Brien,
choice.
Yeah.
Brad Arthur.
Yeah, I'm
and-
going
and then
with
Kevin,
Bill.
Kevin Walters.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay, well, this is going to be a very interesting topic because I feel people have their different opinions on it. Who do you reckon is better, Matt Burton or Nico Hines?
Take
Right
it.
now,
Right now, yeah, and overall as a player.
Yeah, who's better?
Like,
I feel
I'm going to say Burton. I don't know. man.
Look, how good was Hines when he was at Melbourne?
Amazing, yeah.
yeah.
He was
Like, and you could say if Burton was at
Burton was
was
crazy
good at Panthers.
This is a very hard debate, like who's better.
Kicking game, give it to Burton.
Burton all day.
Yeah.
Controlling the game,
I'm
Probably
leaning
Hines.
more to
Yeah, of
Hines.
course, Nico Hines, yeah.
Hines.
or what, better?
Yeah, just right now. Right
Now,
like,
he
so-
probably
like,
is
by
better.
that
He won,
much.
didn't he win the Daily M?
Yeah,
Daily
last
M.
year.
Yeah, he
So
did.
again, we can't just say Burton's better. He's just won.
Yeah, he won the Daily M, but I'm saying, yeah, I'm gonna tip Hines, man. Hines
Yeah,
is more overall right now.
Right now, yeah.
Right now, I feel like he's peaked Nico Hines right now.
Look,
That's
that's
the only thing that's stopping me because I just feel Burton has so much to offer more.
than Hines.
Exactly,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Hines has peaked.
It's very hard.
Burton hasn't peaked
But
yet.
Burton's
Hasn't
a 5'8".
reached his full potential.
Burton's a
Oh, it's his,
5'8" can
it's
give,
different, yeah.
like halfback
Six
is
is more
completely
a
different.
running game.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you're
that's
gonna
right.
see more out
I
of
feel
Burton
like
than
they're different
Hines.
positions,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still, you could still compare them to see.
It's
like,
not like you're comparing a winger to
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can't do it.
You
Yeah.
can still compare
that's
them
what,
sort of.
I think that's up for debate. You know, everyone would have their own views on it.
Yeah.
Some might say Burton, Hines. For me, like I'm in between. I really don't know who's better.
I think Burton's
I'll
gonna
say-
win
I'll
the
say
medal
Hines.
this year. If we have a really good season, he's winning that
Say that
medal.
one more time.
He's winning the Dally M medal
All right, let's
this season. He will. Trust me, he will.
So say one more time.
Because
so I can flip it.
no, actually,
He's gonna win the Dally M this year. Mark my words. He's winning the Dally M medal.
know-
All right, then
Mark my words.
we'll reach the end of the season.
But
then we'll
again,
see.
I'll say that depends on how we play this year.
Yeah.
If we have such a good year, he's gonna win that
I
medal.
feel
Hopefully, man.
a lot of news articles like online and even fan pages saying Burton Dally question mark.
Come on, look how
I've seen it a few times.
Look how-
so don't rule it out.
Yeah,
Could happen.
yeah.
I'm for it, man.
like under Trent Barrett, he was not the best, but he was good. But when Mick Potter came in, how good was
Look,
he?
yeah.
Dally
It was-
are like fourth spot. Who'd ever thought Barber would get it that year? Like,
Barber?
really?
Everyone
Oh.
thought Bob would get it.
No,
Oh no, he's saying before the
previous
season.
before, yeah.
Like, you know,
That's why I could.
so it'd be more. It would be more. It would consider. It would be more known that what's it called? Matt Burton would get it.
Yeah.
He's more known.
I see
he's
Burton
been
getting
more
it.
successful.
He's already made a name for himself
Yeah,
already.
but Barber was slowly getting there.
Barber just shone out of nowhere, bro. He
Yeah.
just rocked up in the Saints saying, I'm coming for
Yeah,
you,
yeah, and he got it.
and I'm fucking you all
Yeah.
over because I'm the man of the field.
Barber
So-
always has something in
Yeah,
mind.
Barber,
Oh,
yeah.
man, I love
that
Barber,
kid,
man.
He was
Shout out to Benny Barber, man. Shout out, man. I love that guy, bro. Even he had his
You
good
love
guys.
him more than anyone else.
I love Benny, bro. My YouTube name used to be Ben Barber
Barber,
like
like
1, 2,
1, 2,
3.
3. Tell them about that poster, the banner you have.
Barber, you're he.
Oh yeah, the preliminary finals in 2012.
Barber H.
So I made a poster. I thought he ended up saying that, but you know what? Mad credit to young
Are you
me.
sure he looked at
He
you?
looked at it, and I had a poster that said "Barber, we're here," but the way I spelled "where" was WHERE,
And
I remember my sister bagging on me before I went. You're gonna get embarrassed. You're gonna get embarrassed. Don't bring that
Wait,
side
so
to the
nice.
game. Like, no, let's say spill it. Made a big fight about it. And my parents got involved too. I had to bring it to the game. Everyone started laughing at it. But you know what? I remember Baba pointing at my side.
That worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it.
that day, like, we all had our face painted.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, what a time to be alive, man. But shout out to fucking Benny Barber, bro.
Yeah, we got to get him on the
We gotta
pod.
get him on the pod, bro.
So you're saying Hines is better to end this one?
Yeah.
Hines.
I'll say Hines just a bit, not
I'm in
by a
bet-
mile.
I'm in
But
between.
Hines.
I can't choose.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Up for debate later.
So let's move on to another topic. The Premier League is returning once again this week, and I've got a question I want to ask. If Conte does not win a trophy for Spurs, how will this trophy drought end for them?
It will never end. That's
Yeah.
my opinion. I think it will never end.
I wish it stays that way.
Yeah, like they've got Jose Mourinho, who's known for winning trophies. Everywhere he goes, he wins a trophy. He won a Carabao Cup, Europa League with and a Community Shield with Man United. He won a Champions League with Porto. Just everywhere he goes, he's known for winning
It's
something.
a Tottenham thing. to
Roma,
not
he
win a
won the
trophy.
Conference League, and he went to
yeah.
Tottenham, and everyone said, "Okay, that's it. We're going to win a trophy." And he failed to do that. And you remember when it was the Carabao Cup, they sacked him the day before, and I
Yeah,
feel
that's
that was a dumb move because he's known for winning something, and he knows how to the pressure of being in a final, and he knows how to deliver a trophy in those matches. So that was their only chance to break it, and they failed to do it. Conte again, known for winning titles. He's won a Premier League with Chelsea. I think an FA Cup too. He won the Serie A with Inter. And again, at Spurs, the way they're playing is very negative, anti-football, as everyone's saying.
Like they can bring Sir Alex Ferguson back, he won't win a trophy.
It would never end for Tottenham.
Like it's really just
you
they
just
can
look
play
at-
good football, like especially under Mauricio.
That was their best.
That was their
football.
best. That
They
was
were playing
prime
amazing,
Tottenham days. The way they were playing, they had the chance to win the Premier
had a
League. They had a
style.
chance to win the Champions League, and they just
Oh,
choked it.
yeah, that had
Yeah.
a style. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look at even you look at even the Tottenham fans, and you see them like expressions. For example, the way when he watches it, every single game is angry. No matter if they win 3-0, 4-0, he's
Are
angry.
you saying
because-
under this year, you mean?
yeah, under Conte.
Oh yeah.
He's just every time angry, and then as I said, 3-0, 4-0, because he knows the way they're playing is just boring. Like it's just very defensive. They're not. They don't have a style where it can excite their fans.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But like Thomas Tuchel's out of business now. So if apparently there's been rumors about Conte, he's not going to stay next year for with
I
Tottenham
doubt he will.
Hotspurs.
Yeah.
So I think Thomas Tuchel is their best, like another coach that loves to win trophies. He knows how to win
But
trophies.
for me-
but again, it's not going to work out again because they got Jose, the best manager in the world. He knows
But
how to
you
win
could say he
trophies
was-
like
yeah.
Conte. Now, even if Jose Mourinho was finished,
Yeah, no, but still he won it
but
with
still,
Roma.
he won it with Roma,
Yeah.
exactly. Conte won it with Inter the year before he joined Tottenham.
Yeah.
So again, I don't know how it's going to end, but hopefully it just stays like this forever.
But you said Thomas Tuchel, whatever. What's it called? I feel I won't believe it until they win it.
Yeah.
No matter who they get, no matter what manager comes in, the players they get in, until they win it, then I tell
Look,
okay, they ended
the season's not over. Like they're still in the FA Cup. They're
Yeah.
still in the
Champions League. but
Champions
they're not
League.
winning
They
that.
won't win that. Possibly the FA Cup.
Yeah,
You could go look. Arsenal had the shittest season back in
They won it.
16-17, and we won the FA
So
Cup.
yeah, look, their
it
trophy
doesn't
drought
mean
ending
anything.
could potentially end, but the way I see it, it won't end. They're just it's a period where remember Arsenal and United where they're just slowly getting up and they lose against those weaker teams.
Yeah, like you look
and
at
they should be winning it. And I feel Tottenham at that stage where they're just losing to teams sometimes where they shouldn't be.
like you look at the FA Cup teams are still in it. You still got United. Bless you.
That's it.
Thanks.
You still got United in it. You
Yeah.
still got City. You still got.
I think it's just them three.
Chelsea.
The Liverpool got out.
Yeah, Liverpool's out. I think Chelsea's still in it.
Chelsea got out.
Brighton's in it.
Chelsea
Newcastle's in
Chelsea
it.
got out.
Oh, well,
Against
Brighton's still in it, and they've been the top team. And Newcastle. So again, it's going to be hard for them to win the trophy this year, but anything's possible.
Yeah, so they're still in the race. So you got to wait till the end of the season to really see if they're going to win a trophy. Next question: will Odegaard be better than De Bruyne at the end of his career?
That's a tough question.
That's tough
That's
because
really tough.
I feel they're similar players. They're very alike.
I wouldn't say alike because
But no,
Odegaard's more like Ozil. He's more of that. He's got that that great touch on him. He's got the vision.
Yeah, De Bruyne has that
Now,
too.
De Bruyne, I don't know. It's a bit different. I see De Bruyne. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. But it just I feel they're a bit different players. But Odegaard right now, he's been the best Premier League player this season.
Yeah.
And he's been miles better than Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
De Bruyne's had a bit of a dip for the last a month at least.
Yeah.
Was he good last year, De Bruyne?
I think he was.
He's had a bit of a dip in his career at City.
But still,
he's a good player, world-class player. But at the end of the career, if we're talking about that, it could possibly happen, but I'm not saying it will, because Arsenal could be the next Manchester City team, where we can see how good Odegaard is. Odegaard is like how we saw De Bruyne
Like develop.
Develop over the years. We could win Premier League trophies, UCL trophies, FA Cup, all these trophies that De Bruyne has won. So
like it's not out of
again, time will tell how.
It's not out of the picture. He could become better than De Bruyne, but you just see De Bruyne how he's came out in his career. It's like very hard to beat him. He's considered one of the best, if not the best midfielder ever to play. I think. In my opinion, I think Odegaard can be better. I think he can get up there to the ranks where De Bruyne is at and the likes of Ozil.
Odegaard's a better dictator on the pitch than De Bruyne personally. When I watch him, I reckon he is.
But De Bruyne, as you said, Odegaard, his vision. De Bruyne has that same vision.
He does, but De Bruyne is a big game player. But I've seen this from Odegaard every game this year. He's a big game player. He turns up, and when we're struggling, you can always see he's there to try and create the chances and try and find that next goal. So Odegaard, we said it's hard to tell if Odegaard's going to have a better season than
he's still like 22.
He's still he hasn't even reached he hasn't reached his prime yet.
Yeah.
But back when he was 15 years old, he was classified as the next big thing.
I think he can. I think he will probably be the next best.
Not lying, he might be better than Ozil one day. Ozil.
Probably.
In his prime, maybe.
Probably will. So I reckon Odegaard has the potential to probably be up there, maybe past Kevin.
He could be one of the best midfielders in the game.
Yeah, because he's 22 now. How many? He's got like 7 goals, I think.
He's got 8 goals
and 4 assists.
8 goals, 8 goals, 5 assists,
something like that. And so you really look at it, 12 goal contributions, or added all up together. So
and people think last year he wasn't good, but he was actually good. He scored. He had that.
He was all right.
He also had 7 out of 10 season.
Yeah.
But this year, behind Haaland, he's been the best player in the league.
Everyone's saying, Mark Goldbridge was saying that he thinks Odegaard should get it.
If we win the Premier League, Odegaard gets it.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
Haaland, he deserves it because of his goals. But what does he do besides score goals?
Yeah, his link up play.
Odegaard does
nothing.
everything.
Yeah.
Of course, he's a midfielder. Midfielders do more, but Odegaard deserves it more than Haaland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you reckon Odegaard? I reckon Odegaard can get up there.
He can get up there, but we have to wait and see.
Yeah, fair enough. Final question. This player has been out for, I think, a year and a half now. He was rising up to be probably one of the best, up there to be one of the best players, one of the best youngsters. He was being compared. Him and Saka, Foden, all being compared together. His name's Mason Greenwood. So with that being mentioned, do you think Mason Greenwood would have been better than every single Premier League youngster if he was still playing?
No.
You don't reckon?
He's a very clinical, he's a great finisher. So but again, that's what he's like a Haaland. He just finishes, like he just in the box, he scored the goal.
Even when he was on,
we've had that debate with Nick and that he would never be on the level of Saka and Foden. I just feel Greenwood, he's a good player, but he's not on the level of Foden.
No, I disagree because
other top players.
No, I disagree because I feel I think Saka is better. I think he's a better player, but he should be compared to them because when he used to play on the wings and also striker, let's talk about the wings. The way he used to run and the way he used to be so direct, knowing how to cut in between to the defenders and then shooting, like he'd come across and shoot onto the bottom right corner on his knee post. And the way he used to do it was just so natural. And that's what made him stand out from Saka and from Foden. He was just that unique player that not only like the Premier League needed, but Manchester United needed. And we mentioned it before. He would have suited like perfectly right now where we are. We need a striker.
Yeah, he would suit your play.
Suited perfectly.
Yeah, and if Nick doesn't rate, he believes that us Arsenal fans, we overhype him. I'd say you overhype Greenwood too. If that's how it is, because Saka, this guy, I can't just explain how good he is. It's just unbelievable to watch. And for you to say, like, just this is aimed at Nick only, like, for him to say Saka's overhyped, I'll say Greenwood's overhyped because Saka's just, he's a great player.
Look, I don't think they're both overhyped. I think they're very good players. Mason Greenwood was. But Saka, yeah, I used to say I used to think Saka was better. I think
He's always
he's
been
just
better.
more. Don't get me wrong, Mason Greenwood's very, very threatening when it comes to the box and just when he's around the box or even in the box. If you give him space, he's gonna score it, and that's what's scary about him. And I think he was probably the most clinical player.
I think
In
defenders
the
would
league,
get.
he probably was because he was just so natural.
I
at
think
finishing.
defenders would get more scared to defend against Saka than Greenwood. Because look at the players, there's always like 4 players marking Saka, and somehow he still gets past them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I'm saying. I feel Saka's more threatening. He causes problems for defenders, whereas Mason Greenwood would just go. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Would be on the wing. He'd just make a run, cut back, and then take the shot. So that's what I mean. But I feel Saka's more threatening, and he's just, in my opinion, probably better.
Don't think so.
I'm saying Saka's better.
Oh, I thought you said Greenwood.
No, if
yeah,
you
but
said
we'll
that-
leave it to the fans to see.
Yeah. So
Who's better, Greenwood or Saka?
Greenwood, Saka, Foden. Oh, we forgot about Foden.
Foden, we forgot about it. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think he's on the level of Saka, not the level of Greenwood.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Fair enough. Well, that wraps up the Premier League talk. We move on.
That's it. Moving on. Not much of UFC talk this week. We've got Derek Lewis fighting this week. He did steamroll the bloke. But big news coming out a few days ago, yesterday. Logan Paul announces Prime signs a deal with the UFC. What do we think about that, boys? Prime's on the rise, man. Fucking hell.
Prime's signed a contract with Arsenal as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
KSI made a joke. Oh, it's because of us that Arsenal doing that good.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. Ever since he's, I think, signed, we haven't lost a game in the Premier League.
It's Prime
I think it was
hydration.
after the United game.
Oh, was
he
it?
signed, yeah.
Yeah, but Prime's just going on
man.
another level.
It's because of the names behind
Of
it.
course,
Logan Paul,
KSI.
KSI.
And kids grew up watching him on YouTube. So
Apparently
of course,
See kids crying over
Yeah,
their presents that they get for Christmas.
they
and
get so
Prime.
excited.
Yeah.
They're crying.
Yeah. There's that one video of that kid
that
bawling
Christmas
his,
was-
bawling his eyes
Yeah,
out,
the
going
red
crazy.
pajamas or something.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not like the best taste.
Yeah, some
best
are.
flavor.
Some of them, apparently the red one tastes like cough medicine.
Oh.
Yeah. I
So
think
it's just the name basically.
yeah.
But good on them, but
No,
they've even got you know the red and blue corners.
Yeah.
They're calling them the Prime Hydration corners.
Oh,
Okay.
So
that's-
like,
that hydro, like
So
that.
now Bruce Buffer's gonna have hell now because usually when he announces that his fighters fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of the blue, now he's gonna say fighting out of the Prime Hydration corner. Yeah. So that's what they're calling it now.
Yeah, like it like that one.
It's a better red and blue corner, and
Yeah.
whatever it is, what it is. It's not.
Prime's
Don't think
growing,
about it too deep.
Like on another level, man. Like
Yeah.
maybe in the next few years, there might be one of the best like drinks out there, like certain drinks.
And they're gonna make competition for Gatorade. Honestly,
Yeah.
like they're on that trajectory right now, man.
KSI's coming to Logan Paul coming to here, Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, they're coming
Yeah, I think
February this month.
yeah.
This month, we should go, man. We
Well,
should get better
like,
content
is
for
it
the pod.
Sydney?
Yeah, I know.
Imagine we're getting interviewed with him.
Fuck, man, that'll be
That would be big.
that'll be
No, but
amazing.
is he Sydney?
Yeah, maybe Melbourne. Oh fuck, we'll
Watch
go
it in
anywhere,
Melbourne,
man. Yeah, watch it in Melbourne.
It's
Everything's
never
in
in Sydney, bro. Never.
Never. But good on him, man. Logan Paul, KSI,
Prime
smashing
on the
with shit.
level of, like you're saying about Prime in the next 4 or 5 years, but they won't be on the level of Gatorade.
Yes, it would,
They
bro.
would.
I'm saying taste-wise.
Oh yeah, maybe.
If they improve, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm saying
Improvement
selling
Yeah,
wise,
selling wise, that's
they're
different.
already up there.
I'm
Yeah.
saying taste. Gatorade's on another level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just love it. Yeah,
It's
I like Powerade better.
Gatorade and Gatorade's
Power-
Australian, yeah.
Nah,
Oh,
man,
that's
nah. Powerade's way
Why
nicer
do you
than
like
Gatorade.
Powerade more than Gatorade?
I don't know.
I think after a soccer game, if I drink Powerade, I get
Makes me
sick
sick,
straight
yeah.
away.
Really?
Like Gatorade is just like
Gatorade's
that nice
nicer, yeah.
taste, and I
You
think
think
it.
Gatorade?
I love always.
Remember
always
Billy Slater in those Gatorade commercials?
oh,
Why
that's
do you like
right.
Powerade over Gatorade?
I don't know. It just tastes better to me.
Nah, for me,
You don't get sick.
I always get the Powerade, no sugar these days. But
sometimes I feel like the red one is like
Yeah.
medicine.
the red one, really?
Not that it tastes like
Not
medicine,
the
Yeah,
but just something gives me that medicine vibe that I just don't like.
yeah.
The only one Powerade I do like is the grape flavor, the purple whatever. It's
I haven't
great.
tried that one.
Gatorade,
Gatorade,
oh,
yeah,
that's
it's-
amazing.
The,
Yeah,
the
it's
purple
nice.
one.
Purple
It's like a
one,
dark
great.
blue.
I don't think I tried that one actually.
It's
It's
magic.
nice.
guys.
Yeah,
Give it
Nah,
a
But
go.
Gatorade, I love every flavor.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Each to
think-
their own opinion, man.
yeah, but
I
I-
like my nutrient water better over.
Oh, that's nice. I like that, yeah.
Yeah, but I think when they come, probably Prime will be everywhere in Australia.
Yeah, man.
I want to try.
It's
that's what
that
I-
popular that they're selling out everywhere, man.
Some places in the convenience stores, like the corner stores, like a bottle's like $21 or something.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah, and it's a big thing right now. K-Side's I think he's trying to get rid of him.
I wish he
Like,
came.
Prices.
Yeah, like that high, like you know.
it's too
I wish
much
he came
for a
before.
drink. Like if that wasn't him, if that wasn't his brand,
Yeah.
and he's buying some other brand, he'd say, "Oof!" Like,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
for a drink, bro.
Yeah,
You get a family meal at Macca's for like $28.
but I'm trying to get back to my point. It's the name, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wish he came for a concert.
But he would. I reckon he would later.
He should do it while he's at it, but
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. But speaking of that, I'm going to change the topic again. I've just seen the post now about Burton talking about his re-signing.
This is where I want to be.
It's right.
What's
Wait,
this
let
on?
me screen record this so I can put it on the
What's
screen.
this on?
Show the viewers.
Bulldogs app.
No, it's just on Instagram. Saw it now.
Is on.
Didn't even bother looking really. I just told my manager, I said, this is where I want to be. This is, home for me. I didn't even bother looking really. I just
Hear that? That's a big. Because you know this is big for me. Because you know what? I always thought Burton coming into.
You've always said
I
that,
feel
yeah.
I feel like it wasn't his home. I don't feel like Bulldogs was his home. Or he's there for the money and they're just
because I remember you
fit
said
his role.
you feel he'd run out of his contract.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed,
That's a big statement right now.
What do you say? He didn't bother. Like,
It's his home club. Like, it's his home.
Whoever comes to Bulldogs, they're gonna instantly feel like the love.
That's
of the
that's
fans.
our club.
It becomes their home because we're known for being a family club.
Yeah.
Look at Adokar. Look how he loves the club, passionate.
Fuck, man,
And that's what I'm saying. Adokar, Matt Burton, I feel they're gonna stay for many more
Hopefully,
years.
man.
hopefully.
Fingers crossed, man.
I don't feel they'll leave, and especially if we're gonna be
I reckon
successful,
they will
with
leave,
that
yeah.
team fighting for top four, fighting for premierships. I think they're gonna stay. And they're gonna.
Yeah.
Look, there's
they're
going to be a
wanna
period
part of
when
it.
everyone's going to try and sign our players.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at Panthers; they've got big stars.
Yeah.
Like who knows, Burton could be on that what's it called? Leave the club one day. Like do you reckon?
I've been saying Burton will leave.
Maybe not Burton because look at Cleary, he's staying at the club.
Yeah.
But
Now I don't know. Now since he said it's his home, I
do
don't
you
know.
reckon
Is
Adokar
he-
will leave?
No.
Bro, like money always speaks volumes,
Yeah,
man.
it does.
If-
But
if-
look, who's the kicker would leave Panthers? Like
Look,
again, we don't know what's going to happen. in the
Burton T
future.
to 2027, Adokasi I think to 2028. Let's just enjoy it.
But
now.
that's a big. I'm happy I saw that video, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah,
hell.
I've seen that a few times.
That
Yeah, not that video.
I think I just came
Was
out
that a new
now.
one? Oh, I thought-
No, this just
There was
came out.
another one on
I'm sure it
TikTok.
came out now.
Yeah, but just him saying that, like as I said, you come to Bulldogs, you're gonna just instantly fall in love with the club.
Exactly, man.
No matter like we were struggling last year, and he still loved it. So imagine now if we're in a very good position.
Oh,
This is good
he's
UFC
gonna love it
talk.
even more like.
No. There's no
just saying,
topic.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but it's good to hear Burton's enjoying his time at the Bulldogs.
Nah, man. Can't wait for the future, bro.
Serrato played a big role. If
No, it was really Barrett, to be honest. He got him here.
No, I'm
It's
saying-
the Panthers' influence. That's what.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if Serrato did join the club,
Oh,
Yeah.
he would have signed.
100%.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did say, he did say
Yeah, in
something
the
about.
interview, he wasn't sure.
Is Serrato? Yeah, he wasn't sure. He was waiting for the coach to see
Yeah,
who was big.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
Serrato
he said that, yeah,
he
yeah.
did say that.
Nah, man.
So,
I don't know.
It's been a good podcast.
Good
boys.
podcast.
Yes,
yeah.
we smashed it this podcast.
Anyways,
man.
guys, we hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And episode 12 will be coming out. Also, we'll do another one next
I'm
week.
telling you, boys, we're on the fucking rise, bro.
I'm saying actually, we'll do another episode next
We're,
week.
we're on the rise, man. I'll tell you, we got good things lined up. I swear, I don't bluff when I say this. Just
No,
stay
this
tuned,
one-
stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. I know you know this, bro.
Yeah.
We want to
Guys,
take it
we're
to
taking
another
over,
level.
bro. I'm telling you, bro.
This year is going to be, especially, we're going to end it.
In the words
Nah,
of
no,
in the words of
keep it-
Bill,
keep
we're
it on.
taking over.
We're taking over.
We're taking over.
Yeah,
Nah,
but,
keep it going, bro.
what was going to say, I forgot. I went
What are you
blank.
gonna say about taking over?
Oh yeah, especially when the NRL season comes
Yeah.
up. That's where it's
Yeah.
gonna.
Stay tuned for us at the games. We're gonna be rolling around
Fan
interviews.
cams,
Oh,
radio
everything.
interviews,
Everything.
Vlogs,
match
maybe,
reviews,
yeah.
just
Just
everything.
let us know what you want. Fucking we'll
Just right now
deliver
we're
it.
doing podcasts now, but once the
'Cause,
season, like I
yeah.
said, we're gonna blow up.
And we're gonna change up the setup later.
Yeah.
Maybe get a few couches, get a proper microphone set up,
So
and
that
whatever.
when we do bring the guests on, it's
That's
a better setup.
Big names lined up.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
names.
yeah.
So
So
stay tuned.
now we're gonna officially end it.
Officially
Yeah.
ended. Let's go.
Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Peace.